Welcome in to Fishbowl Sports. I am Chief and I'm joined today with Bear. And you saw the meme. We're releasing him. We're releasing him here tonight. Like to have Bear on the Fishbowl podcast
Pause
here
up,
with me.
pause up.
This is, yeah. So we are live here on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram as well. So Bear, how was your day so far today?
It's been pretty good, Chief. I first night back home, I flew out at noon today and got back about 4:30. So I mean, we it was a travel day today, so we didn't do much but sit at the airport all day.
Hey, I mean, a lot of traveling for you today. Glad you're back here. It's starting to rain a little bit over here in,
It's
Acadiana
in and
here.
out all
But
day here.
um, so one thing that isn't raining is LSU here. She's the number two team. Do you think LSU?
Well, you got to look at it like this, Chief. I mean, let's just use a 10-year, like a decade, 10-year span as a benchmark. So Um, we've gotten two out of the last 4 years, regional appearances, super regional appearances. I mean, based on the metrics of what Skip Bertman not winning it. I mean, what not winning another national somebody.
Like this kind of a mixture between both of those styles.
Um, Me myself, from what I've been hearing and seeing, I think it's just going to be they're not going to be like last year's team. They had some power, but they also they had the speed where they could move quick around the bases and put pressure on the defense that way. And the year before, that was speed on the bases.
Yeah, I mean that's I like having the fact of like having a mixture between both here because you gotta get guys on the base paths. So whenever you get guys on the base paths, then power guys come up and they can really drive these guys home here. So I think that is something that we can all look forward to whenever we're talking about LSU baseball here. Uh, no, he might pop up in here at some point. So we don't
The
know,
weather,
but
the
yeah,
pitch.
that's kind of what we're. Yeah. anyway, back to that here. Uh, you know, he's gonna get All American here.
Well, I gotta say kudos. First of all, I gotta give kudos to Chris Stanfield for coming back, knowing that he wasn't going to be playing in center field. They stuck him in left field, which was a less glamorous defensive position. But I mean, Derek Curiel, I mean, he's an excellent bat to ball guy. He's got great speed, and he's I mean, I would be surprised if Derek Curiel anywhere from 9 to 12 home runs this the lineup.
Like position about like second
So,
base and stuff. Yeah.
well, Braden, Chase Dardar, and Braden Simpson. Dardar transferred in from Kansas State, and Simpson transferred in from High Point. But out of I mean, Tanner Reeves was the third baseman last year. He moved over to second with Caraway coming Caraway coming in from
SEC, they won their second. Then
man. If you look at the SEC from top to bottom, like I'm glad that you brought up Arkansas because it's a very interesting point about Arkansas. Do you know that since 2016, Arkansas hasn't finished any worse than like 16 and 12 in SEC or 17 and 12 in SEC play?
that's impressive.
But got drubbed in super regionals by UTSA or in regionals by UTSA. But I mean, Texas just ran out of gas pitching wise. But in top, they could be at almost 500 by the end of the year, like last year. I mean, there's just too many Florida's got too many questions. They have questions with pitching, questions with their offense. I mean, they have a lot of
LSU's
starters
biggest
bring back.
threat.
Go ahead. Mhm. Yeah,
They they
yep,
and that always seemed to be the case. So I think a couple of years ago, I think they're playing against Oregon. Yeah, definitely was Omaha. The Razor.
yeah. So you brought up the whole.
I know we know Bear, but this non-conference schedule for LSU looks pretty weak compared to uh, their conference schedule. Yeah, teams in this non-conference, you think should eye on LSU?
Um, that tournament they have come in Jacksonville. I mean, they're pretty tough than it. I mean, that's probably going to be their toughest challenge. The non-schedule, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean, so think this is a really good idea right now to bring up our Fishbowl Sports website is fishbowlnation.wixsite.com. Once you go on the homepage, you'll see two tabs that say, um,
so another another. No, I was just going to say that I think the question needs to be the two questions that need to be brought up is number one, where is the power going to come from in this lineup now that Jared Jones is gone? And number two, the pitching rotation. What is that going to look like after replacing all three starters?
that's gonna be a tough one because you're trying to figure out like what's gonna be who's going to be the guy. I think it's going to be one of those. Uh, I think Curiel could be one. That could be somewhat of a power guy. I don't think he'll be consistent enough to be one for you. Maybe Daniel Dickinson might be one too.
Is gone.
Oh, Dickinson is gone.
Yeah, you got a three-way competition for second. You got Milan back at shortstop.
That
Trent
was the
Caraway
one.
at third base, and you got Jake Brown and Al
Milam.
Cross.
Yeah, I forgot about Milam.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a good combination of you know, Jake Brown can really swing the bat and thump it when he needs to. I'm excited to see what Zach York's gonna do. You know, like I said, 6'3", 300 pounds. He's another like Cade Peloso type guy, but very athletic for his size. Has very good hands. Can really doesn't get beat inside. He had a really great fall ball too. And Chris Stanfield, I mean, Stanfield is probably going to be your leadoff guy, and he hit a couple home runs last year too. So I mean, I think it's going to be. But as far as the pitching rotation goes, I mean, obviously Casey Evans is going to be he's already got the look of an SEC ace out of fall ball. Like he's going to be the Friday night guy. And then you're looking at like possibly Marco Paz once he gets ramped up from Tommy John. I mean, by mid season he could be in the weekend rotation or your midweek starter. Supposedly, you know, Zach Calvin, a guy that can either come out, he can start if you need him to. He can get you 3 outs, or he can pitch 3 innings if you need him to. He's comfortable doing all three roles. Maverick Ridley's a guy that really taking a step up too. He's got really good command of his fastball. He's touching 101, 102 with his fastball. Um, so there's a transfer from Kansas also. Cooper, I think is his name. He's probably going to be your number two guy, and then number three is up for grabs. It could be Paz, it could be um, Rizzy, Zach Cowan. I mean, who knows? I mean, LSU's got an embarrassment of riches on pitching this year, and so I'm excited to see what's going to happen. William Schmidt also. Schmidt could be your number
LSU
three
probably.
guy.
It also helps that LSU probably has the best pitching coach in all of college baseball, too. I mean, that
Yeah,
helps too. But to answer your question earlier, where the power might come from, uh, Braden Simpson might be a guy too. That I don't think normally gets talked about too much
he's definitely
because
a
he was
thumper
just
also,
named in D1 baseball top 50 second baseman.
and he was the
Um,
top. He was the
you
top
mentioned
second
Zach
baseman in the
York.
transfer portal. Your Grand Canyon
Yeah,
transfer.
so I mean, there's that trend. I mean, I think LSU's got the tools to make another run this year. I see them definitely in Omaha this year. I think they're like top bottom,
So
have an embarrassment of riches. But baseball's a very weird sport. Teams can get
do
hot at
you
the right time and knock you off at the right time too. That's something that LSU's got to be watching out for when we get down into postseason play, because that's when pitching really gets stressed the most. I will say this though, LSU had the best pitching situation they could ask for last year
yeah
when you had
that
Ianson,
1-2
you
punch with
know,
Iverson and
that
Anthony
1-8,
Iverson and
yeah,
Cade Anderson.
yeah, Kate
Do you
Anderson
want
too. Whenever you
you
have
want to
that
hear?
1-2,
No, I was just gonna say, do you want to hear something crazy? So like, out of all the teams that Jay Johnson's had in Baton Rouge, this is probably the most depth and the most talent that he's had since he's been there. Like as an all
and
around
that's
team.
scary. That's really
That is,
that's scary to think
yes,
about.
it is.
That's like last year. I thought the pitching is what LSU won the title last year.
Oh
I think their
yeah,
pitching was just that's probably what won the title. I mean, they shut down Anderson, shut down Coastal in that championship game. And Ianson, I think, only gave a 1 run to Coastal,
yeah.
but regardless, I mean, still a heck of a performance between both those two.
And let's not forget that our ace in the hole is coming back this year too. Our number one closer, Gavin Gidry, is going to be back
Yep.
fully healthy.
Yeah, Gavin Guidry is back too. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with all these teams this year coming up here. I do think we're gonna go break down this schedule here,
Yep.
and but before because
Let's play our weekly segment of Bearish or Bullish. Bullish segment.
so Bear can't see my screen, y'all can't see my screen. So if you're in the chat right now watching us here, just go put what you think the predictor is gonna have LSU baseball um,
You just gotta trust
overall
us.
record for the year.
Gotta trust the screen.
So the So, Bear, I will ask you if you're live on the fishbowl right here. What overall record?
Our conference record. Okay. How many games do they play in a regular season? 63 games they play? 56 games. Okay. I'm gonna say 25, 27 and whatever the losses are, 15 or something. 16. What does it come out? I'm gonna say 30. They're gonna win 30 games. 30 to 35.
Uh,
Yeah, because they're gonna have like probably based off their schedule. I need to go up.
you need to go up a lot.
40 games in. I can't do math in my head. How many is it predict?
The predictor would like according to the predictor this year.
What? There ain't no way. Hey, look who's here.
SEC record is 25-5.
Oh no, there ain't no way. They're gonna lose more. They're gonna lose more than that.
So naturally, I'm curious. Yeah, naturally, I'm curious what the predictor has them losing to. So let's go see.
Yeah, going
It's
with 5 conference losses. There's no way. I don't know. They're gonna beat two out of three. Yeah, 2 out of 3. Yeah.
it has them losing. Oh dang! You see, I didn't even. add you to
Yeah,
this
he's
somehow.
finally here.
Yeah, I hear him in the room. He's not on the broadcast, but I hear him in the room. Let me go get him to join in this somehow here. Let me move this out the way real
I see
quick
him on
here.
my screen.
Yeah, I gotta make that little. I gotta make an input. Let's go here.
Wait, you done missed all of the good stuff, bud.
Now it's gonna I mean, it's gonna get messed up pretty bad because we're adding someone because it's only got spots for 2 people. So yo, give me a second here while I add him. Let's see. Okay, Juicy, you're about to be live here. I'm waiting for it to pull up. Let's see. It'll probably feed him in at some point. But regardless of how that's going on there, yeah, the predictor at LSU going 51-5 for the year.
I don't see that happening. No, that's overall record. The SEC is just too
So
tough.
Juicy's on the
Like,
main mark is just
it's a bust off.
at this point here. Uh, I'm gonna close out.
To that yet. But no, I'm actually high on LSU this year. If you listen to my previous discussion, yeah. So I'm actually very high on LSU baseball this year. I mean, as the season goes on, that might change week to week. You might hear me rant about this team's garbage and they ain't got no pitching and can't hit out of a wet bag and everything else. But until that happens, they lose a midweek game to Northwestern State and get run ruled again. Yeah, I'm gonna keep living it.
Bears gonna be running for the hills.
That's everybody, yo. So we'll do that then. All right, we're all talking those things.
The minute they get run ruled by Northwestern State, he's gonna be jumping ship on them.
No, I'm not jumping ship. I'm just gonna. I mean, the
Give
ship's gonna
them
start
something
sinking.
here. You're gonna be
Fire Jay Johnson,
I
fire
don't know
Nate
why this thing.
Yeski.
Yeah, I haven't said that before. I'm not gonna lie. I call it sometimes.
You need to be merged. Fade into there. Yeah. So hold on a second. I guess I can only put 2 of us into this thing here, which is wild. Let me go edit this thing real quick. So I can put both of us in here quick. I'm working on doing that right now. We're gonna do that one. Come on. I know I'm setting all this stuff up live. Just give me a second. You will see all of us pop up at some point here. on. Yeah, I can make my thing expand out. Person thing on here, so I'll just put my thing like right here. Video.
Is it really what?
I'll put it right here just for this time.
National title or to win the SEC and not win a national title?
So yeah, let's do this.
What do you
here.
think, man? I'll let you answer that.
He's in. I'm looking at Juicy Sealand.
I mean, winning two national titles and no SEC title, I'll take that any day of the week.
So yeah, that's what we got going on here. Fishbowl Studios here. Juicy getting him a midnight
SEC
snack.
title,
It seems
who
like.
cares when you win the national title?
Show by asking or giving our parameters on if we think we're in the middle of another LSU baseball dynasty or not. Let's hear what say you.
So let's get down to the schedule here. We'll go through all
I
the
think
schedule
so.
and make predictions about what we think is going to happen here.
I mean, Jay Johnson's
So
got a good
let's
thing
do
going.
that here.